Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 2 with the red-green rotation-proof ramp. We're going to go ahead and keep this. This seems like a great hand. We have an Advocate into a Explosive Vegetation into an Omnath. Well, Omnath is down the road a little bit. Double Advocate's great, though. So Cinder Glade, play tapped, and then next turn we can now Advocate. Seeker of the Way. All right. Another Explosive Vegetation. We'll Sylvan Advocate, pass the turn. And can't block the Seeker, unfortunately, if he has any prowess triggers. But I do like the Vigilance on the Sylvan Advocate. So he's going to Grasp of Darkness on the Sylvan Advocate, and then attacking for 3 with Lifelink. And we're down to a 17. We'll save the Evolving Wilds. It's good with... Well, possibly not. I think I'll just go get a Waste. No, we do need to get a red source. Do I? I don't know. Yeah, I think this might as well use our Evolving Wilds beforehand. Hopefully it's not another Grasp of Darkness that's in his hand. Read the Bones. All right, so I can't block it. So it's just going to be just a white-black kind of tempo-based strategy with Seekers. We'll probably bring in the Radiant Flames. Kozilek's returns for him. I'm just going to get a Waste. Take the damage, go down to 14. And then we have an Explosive Vegetation next turn. Another Evolving Wilds, did not want to see that. But we got a big Advocate. We will get Mountain and... yeah, Mountain's fine. And swinging for 4. Next turn we can Omnath. See if he has an ultimate price. Does have the Transgress to get rid of Omnath. But the Sylvan Advocate's going to do some work for us. Unless it's an ultimate price. A Murderous Cut. Yeah. Alright, so now we're in a lot of trouble. I will use Nissa's Renewal. At least it thins out the deck. We will go get Waste, Forest. Evolving Wilds. I'm going to go ahead and crack it. Get another Waste, sure. Pass turn. That just thinned out our deck quite a bit. I think I keep everything else in our hand now, though. Read the Bones. That fills back up his hand. We'll be able to swing him for 3. So we need a way to just go over card advantage than our opponent. I'm not quite sure that's going to be possible with the tons of removal. So I'm not. I think that maybe Dragonmaster Outcast is the right. And I don't know. No, unless we see a monster mentor, then we definitely need to remove it. Forest again. I think I'll just use Explosive Vegetation right now, just to thin out. I think it's better than the Omnath. And then pass. And if we get a Chandra, we can wipe the board and then have a game plan here. See if another Read the Bones. Okay, Transgress of Mind just misses. But it does allow him to get in for 6. Probably going to be bringing Roast, too, for these Seekers. We haven't seen any other win condition besides the Seekers. She's just tempoing me with Seekers. Well, there's Pilgrimage with Spell Mastery. But if he has 2 spells, I just die next turn. Alright, so we're out of lands. Chandra can find me, or can wipe the board and then find me a ton more cards. So that's the ideal thing to happen here. Unless he just has 2 spells to kill me with the Seekers. Alright, so we need a top deck out of this. Omnath will actually sort of work. Sylvan Advocate most likely will not work. It's just going to get Murderous Cut. Or I'm sure he's got an or Ultimate Price or something like that. 2 spell, or he can actually just use a Blighted, sack the Blighted Fin. Yeah, target player sacks a creature. That does not work for us. And he's just going to secure. At least he gave me some more information. He's running secure, so therefore we do want Kozilek's return. Well, thank you for that. He could have just blighted, Fend and won the game there. But now I know that he's that, we'll bring in Radiant Flames. And I think we actually do need Painful Truce in this one. I'm not going to bring in like Ulamog. It's just slow. We need like Kozilek's return. I'll bring in Dragonlord Atarka seems okay, but I'm not going to bring in the Roasts. He's trying to outvalue through Secure the Wastes and just read the bones and things like that. So I'm going to try to outvalue him through Chandra, Omnath. The Dragonmaster Outcast could stay in. I don't know if we need Jaddi Offshoots. They seem okay versus Seekers. But he's not doing a lot of damage. The only reason I'd want to bring in Jaddi Offshoots is for the Painful Truths. I'm going to take out both the Pilgrimages. I'm going to take out an Omnath. Let's see, 4 other cards. I think it is the Dragon Masters. They're just die to too many things in his deck. Not going to bring in the Roast. Possibly bring in Ulamog. And then I think maybe we don't even need the Sylvan Advocates. I think I'm just going to try to go bigger than him. Roast can take out... He can take out those Seekers. But maybe just trying to ramp here is the better. So Omnath back in and Nissa's Pilgrimage. I think it's fine. And yeah, we're just going to try to rely on clearing the board and winning with one of our bigger cards. So submit this. So he's got a lot of dead early, Murderous Cuts and things like that. Grasp of Darknesses. All right, yes, we'd like to play first. We need to keep... This is fun. This is great. We're really... Transgress is going to be rough. But Oath of Nissa is going to get us a land. Because a creature here is pointless. So actually this ended up being a slow hand. Yeah, this was actually bad. I was hoping that yeah, we need a ramp spell, Oblivion Sower, and a Flamecaller. Or just Flamecaller to race a Transgress, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do so. So we'll Oath here. At least it sets us up. Hopefully it finds us something. So it does find us a ways. Ooh, close. But 2 of our ramp spells go away. Shambling Vents. There's a Nissa's Renewal. Pass turn. Hopefully no Transgress happens. I think he'd Seeker before. Oh, he does Transgress. He's going to take Chandra. And he does take the Oblivion Sower, though. Alright, so he must have another Transgress, or... And we draw into Oblivion Sower. So pass the turn. We still have the lands. A lot of 6 drops. I'd love to draw Explosive Vegetation next turn. Radiant Flames is alright. It can take care of Seekers. Still hitting land drops. I feel pretty far ahead now. Pretty sure Kaleidos is in this deck too. Alright, there's an Omnath. Hate to get stuck at 5 lands with a bunch of 6 drops. And a bunch of ramp spells. Literally everything in my deck could work. We have 1 more Oblivion Sower, 1 more Chandra, 2 more Omnaths, 3 more Nissa's Renewals that we can hit that will not work. She's just going to secure for 3. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, at least we can do something with our Radiant Flames next turn. Obnixilis, that's a pain. And he's going to keep back his warriors. So come on, land. I am an Explosive Vegetation rather than Radiant Flames. Go to Forest and a Swamp. Unfortunately, they come in to play tapped. And that was not a series of events I wanted to happen. So he's going to find like another Transgress, I'm sure. Good news is he's not attacking with the warriors. Comes in now with 1 warrior. And I could go Omnath here and then Evolving Wilds. I want to waste Oblivion Sower, though. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. So I'd rather go Oblivion Sower. That puts some pressure on him. And we do get Swamp, so that actually works with the Radiant Flames. Ramps us up nicely. Got a Gideon and Utter End as well. And I am going to use a Radiant Flames. Wipe those warriors. But we got to stop Obnixilis for sure from ulting. He's up to 6 cards in his hand. He's pretty far ahead in that respect. I don't know if I'm in Evolving Wilds here. Because I do want to be able to get some sort of... Yeah, I've got plenty of lands. See if he has another secure for 4. Or for 5 is what it would be. He's going to Murderous Cut. Alright, at least that's out of the way. And if he spends his mana, we can go Omnath. And he does have like Utter Ends. But I mean, he's so far ahead here. I think he just needs to keep up some removal for Omnath. And so Murderous Cut is still... So Gideon, he still has the Murderous Cut mana. Which is not good. There's a second Omnath. And we will just pass the turn. So now he's got to choose what he wants to do with. We have the backup Omnath, which is awesome. Hate to see like an Utter End on Omnath. And we can sack the Evolving Wilds in response to him trying to... Yeah, I bet this is a murderous cut that's coming. Yeah, we'll definitely go and tutor up another mountain. Gets us another 5/5. And then the 3/3 can hit Obnixilis. At least bust him down to size. And then we have 2 5/5s. And we have backup Omnath coming. Or Chandra's Flamecaller. I could actually see him destroying a elemental token with his Omnath or his Obnixilis. Yep. And maybe even cutting the other one. And then getting in with Gideon and his knight. Yeah, he's just going to get in with Gideon. And we'll take the damage. There's 4 cards still left in his hand. So we could Chandra and kill his knight and then kill Obnixilis or Gideon. Or we can just go another Omnath. I think that's a better play. And then attack in with the elemental token into Gideon, I believe. Which he'll block with his ally. And it's anyone's game here. 4 cards, I'm really worried about the 4 cards in his hand, of course. Any transgresses are rough. The secure for a bazillion is rough here. Do we just lose to secure? Ugh, yeah, I think we just lose to it. We can block 2 of them. To have another Gideon in his hand. Soren, that does it. Right? I can just block 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 15 damage. So needed a Kozilek's Return in our hand. See if he's got like another Gideon in his hand. Utter End on the Omnath. And that's game. Alright, where's Kozilek's Return? Radiant Flames wouldn't have done anything there. There's Omnath number 3. Radiant Flames is coming up, but I guess another Explosive Vegetation off of Omnath being resolved would have been decent. But, alright, we'll go on to the next match. Not working out for us so far. Kevin with GatheringMatch.com. Thanks for watching.